Hold it. You want me to film you?
Make time I'll do that.
Hey everybody. Hey, thanks for coming out and thanks for staying. I really appreciate that. So yeah, my name's Gail. I'm from Miami, USA, and I'm wearing a hat today so that I only have to tell you one time where I'm from. Right? Headphone black guy? I don't know if he's still here, but last time, if you say too many times where you're from, Brandy and Beth will start counting. So, one time. That's it, I promise. So, I am from Miami. And I came up here 3 years ago. I came up here with my 3 boys. They are 15, 13, and 10. I love my 10-year-old. He is my little buddy. He's awesome. He's funny. My 13-year-old. He is my rhinoceros. I love him because he's super responsible. He cleans his own clothes, his own room, he cooks, he mows the lawn. He is awesome. There's just one thing about him. He likes to turn off all of my candles, my glow lights. He says that I'm wasting energy and I might cause a fire. So I call him my rhinoceros because there's this movie that's really old. It's called The Gods Must Be Crazy. And there's this scene where it gets real serious. They're in the bush, it's in Africa. They are sitting around a campfire and having a serious argument, and all of a sudden, boom, this rhinoceros comes out of nowhere, stomps out the fire, and then runs back into the bush. And that's my 13-year-old. So he's my rhinoceros, love him. Then there's my 15-year-old, and he's 15. We're just gonna leave it at that. I used to like him a lot. Yeah, I used to. But now he's like really big, and he kind of like just stomps around the house, feed where I'm from kind of thing. And he's like going through metamorphosis. He just goes into his room and then he comes out when he's hungry. He's like this little creature. And he's like, the food? Is there food? I need to eat. And then that's it. Yeah. And then he stomps back into his room and that's over. And that's it. That's my 15-year-old. So I know a lot about puberty. Yes, I do. I know because I was a middle school science teacher for 12 years. And I had a reputation. I had a reputation as a middle school science teacher. I told the truth. So in science, none of my students ever listened to me. Except for when I taught human growth and development. Do you know what that is? No. It's the sex talk. Yeah. I gave a sex talk for 12 years. Every year. So, yeah, I was the one standing there saying, this is penis, testicles. Alright? I'm not calling them balls. No balls. So, my kids do jujitsu. And they're like, it's cool, it's cool. If you've never seen jujitsu, imagine 2 really buff guys, all right? And they have like this chicken hawk syndrome. They're not necessarily big, they're usually smaller than me, but they're just like super buff. And what they do is they just kind of like grab each other and just tumble to the ground and then nothing happens. And you're like, oh, well, maybe they like roll around a little, and then they get up and they're like really sweaty and exhausted, and you're like, what just happened there? It looks like they're healthy. Yeah, it does. I can sit there and watch. So they make fun of themselves. They call it aggressive cuddling. Yeah. And they have names for their moves too. They call these names, these moves, they have their certain names. So we're gonna play a game. Alright? I'm going to name the move in Jiu-Jitsu language, and you are going to guess the lingo the better. Okay? Alright. So first one is mount.
Reverse doggy. Missionary.
No, missionary. Should have known this.
Down, chocolate, down.
Alright. Ready? Okay. The next one. Guard.
That picture.
I screwed it up. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be missionary was the first one. Missionary is actually guard. And then mount is something else. Cowgirl. Third one.
Reverse. No dog.
North, south.
69.
You got it. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Give it up for Linda, Sister Gail, Fremont Frederick, Gail Corrales, everybody. Big Gail energy. I love it. Girls rock the pink hat and all Miami all up front. Miami all up front.